Oh yeah, it's happening. Here we go, guys. Let's do this. Let's do this, muchachos and muchachas. Okay. Bam, bam, bam. I'm ready for this. I'm ready for this. I got a little canvas and I'm ready for this. So, guys, I'm ready to make a awesome painting right now. I'm going to show you how I do un caballo, a horse. This is going to be an abstract type of, dealio, just like how I like to do my artwork. A little bit abstraction, a little bit, fun times, funsicles. So here we go, guys. Bear with me, please, because I'm always ready. Let's do this. First, let's do this. Just to get it, to get this thing warmed up, get it started, get it moving. All right, here we go. Let's do this caballo. I'm gonna do a caballo. Let's do a horsey. And it's gonna be an abstracted horsey, but it's, nevertheless super cool. It's like something like that. Okay. It's like, what's up? I'm an abstracted little horsey. And then ooh la la, there he is. Take that! So there we go, guys. This is how I start the abstracted little horsey. Just very basic, line work. No need to get too interested in all kinds of other stuff because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to move it. As you push the whatever you're using, whether you're using a charcoal or a pencil or whatever you're using, as you push, you want to be able to keep moving. If you like this deal, okay? I know a lot of you guys are like, I like what you're doing. I want to try it. Maybe it's for me. Maybe it's not for me. I don't know. If it's for you, you're gonna find your own spin. Trust me, you're gonna find your own spin to it if you do it enough. If you do it a little bit, you're gonna be like, oh man, I wish I could paint like Jose. I don't know, maybe not. But if you do it enough, you're gonna find your own spin, and in your own spin, it's where the gold is. Because then you're gonna start applying certain little things. Look, Ma, I have a cool brush. It's a nice brush. This brush is like $2. I don't know, like $1 and some cents, depending on where you go and get it. But take that and that. That's how you do it. Gotta release the energy. You gotta release that energy. And keep moving. Very importante. You gotta keep moving. If you're not moving, you ain't doing it right. See? It comes out by itself. It starts doing its own thing. You're like, it starts doing, it really doesn't need much of us. If you keep moving, it will start doing its own thing. Now, this doesn't mean that it's going to always look like Caravaggio. What it means is that your practice, your level, your speed, your thing is going to come out. That's what I mean by it. If you're like, oh no. If you start doing that kind of deal, you ain't doing the whole intuitive thing. Now you may be creating artwork or whatever, but you're not doing the intuitive thing. The intuitive is to release the juices that already are in you. Okay? That's the whole thing of the intuitive type of work. It's to release the juices that are already inside of you. So please, guys, give me some corazones, give me some hearts if you like what you're watching. If you think I'm too obsessed, too crazy, not calm enough, let me know. I'm a big boy. I can handle it. But if you guys like what you're watching and you guys think I'm giving you any sort of value here, share it. I don't know. I still don't know if you share stuff on Instagram or you like it or you still have to figure that out. Or you just, I don't know, you just give it a little hearts. I have no idea. I still have to figure that out. But if you guys are enjoying what you're watching, give me some corazon. Let me know. Let me know that you enjoy it. This is a morning routine for me. I love it. This is the whole reason why I started creating artwork. There's a whole reason why I started creating artwork. It was to feel like a child again. You know, Mom was like, "Can't play with that. No writing on the walls. No doing this. No doing that." I was like, one day I'm gonna turn this damn thing into a profession. And you're gonna be able to tell me nothing. Or something like that. So somehow, I don't know, I managed to turn this into a profession. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Something like that. No? You keep it in movement. That's where I find the gold. I find the gold always find the gold in when I'm busy, when I'm moving. I have no interest in not moving. I always find the gold in the movement. For me, right? This is what works for me. I don't know, someone else may think that it's not for them, you know. Totally understandable. I think everybody should go and do what, you know, their little heart tells them. I feel like Michelangelo when I'm doing this. I'm like, man. Michelangelo. I really do, guys. I feel like I'm like doing the Sistine Chapel here or something. That's how you have to feel about your work. Anyways, you know, you have to feel like you got this. It's yours. Put some color there. Why so pale? It's like an apocalyptic horse, a pale horse. Let's put some So this is how I do an abstract course, guys. Releasing the energy. Why? Because this is the way that, you know, things start flowing for me. Yeah. And then, you know, at the end of it, it's like a few touch-ups here and there, just to kind of touch where I feel that certain little colors can go. Maybe highlights, you know. Highlights are nice. They bring us back to a sense of reality with highlights. First is very strong struggle to get the color in there. And the movement. And then a bit more subtle at the end. Some highlights. If you have the patience to let stuff dry and then come back to it, I still love doing that with this type of paintings, but it's not so much the patience for me, it's that I need to get to the next thing. so maybe it is patience, I don't know. Something like that. And then maybe we can do a just slightly with red. Something. Red is good. Cadmium red especially, for me. It does the magic, does the trick for me. Something like that, you guys. Un caballo. This is how I do with some of the abstract stuff that you guys have seen me do. This is to little subtle lines of black. This is something that I saw some of the Impressionists do. Especially Mary Cassatt, I really like very almost hair lines after she has done something very abstract, but keeping some level of realism in form, either in shape or in color, right? Using the right tones and this and that, and this is something that I, you know, as all artists, I tell you guys, we're like sponges. Like SpongeBob. We learn from everything we see, right? That's the way it should be. And I saw that an exhibit of some work by Mary Cassatt, French, Impressionist. She did these hairlines. Very subtle, though. They were very subtle. What she did was very subtle. Mine are more pronounced. And I really digged it. You know, I really thought it was cool because it just kind of ties everything up. You know, especially when you're doing very abstract pieces. It says "World's Greatest Living Artist" right there. Man, I've been practicing on that signature for years, guys. Since I was in like junior high. I knew I was going to be the world's greatest living artist. So there you have it, guys. This is an abstract horse. Of course. So much fun to do. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. For some reason, I can't see any little hearts or comments. I don't know if it's my phone. I don't know what I did. Sorry if I can't. Oh, there you go. Somehow they just popped up. Love it. I need to work on mine. Great work. Thank you so much, guys. Shanaz says, awesome, let's go paint. That's what we gotta do. We gotta go paint. Yeah, it's definitely my phone. Thank you so much, Kay Hildebrand. Thank you. Yeah, it was my phone. I think my phone was acting up. It was like, oh yeah, you're gonna be super crazy doing some artwork. Then the phone was like, I can act up too. So check it out. I did some line work here with Kim. Thank you, Kim. Stunning Caballo, Jolly. Thank you. Don't forget, guys, today's Thursday. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, today's Thursday. So today at noon, I have a Thursday cafecito. We're doing Thursday cafecito, which means which is getting together. My wife and I do a little chats, art talk, and we're gonna talk about everything to do with working with a partner. Every Thursday we get together at noon Arizona time. Okay, this is an Arizona time, so you can Google it. It's worth a Google. We're gonna get together. We're gonna have a little coffee, and we're gonna talk about art and working in a partnership, especially working in a partnership in a studio. What does it entail? Thank you so much, Kim. I appreciate that. My wife is totally cool. Thanks. Yeah, she's way better than me. I think she went to retail school and I think she understands more of that side, especially the retail side, than I could probably ever go after and try to understand. And so she's got some really cool insights. When you're working in a partnership, there's sort of weaving thing happening, You have to, I think for it to work, especially I found that out when we're working together. There's a you can't always be right, even if you feel like you're right. This happens to me. I think it happens to a lot of artists. You can't always be right. You have to take in consideration everyone that's around you, even if they're not authority. I used to think like, well, you're not an authority on the subject, and I won't listen to you. Well, for maybe for big changes or whatever, you want to talk to an authority, right, on the subject. But for the day-to-day things that you can't see, because they're acting as your eyes around you. At some point, I had there was 5 of us in my studio. There was 2 people shipping, and we had a very busy studio. As you can see, I paint very quick. I create artwork in quantities, and there was about 5 of us in my studio, and I learned how to get out of myself, because it was very difficult, because I felt like I knew everything. I felt like I had all the answers, and I knew. And I think you have to have a sense of that, because you have to know where you have to be the captain, sort of way. You have to know where the ship is going, but at the same time you have to listen to the crew. You also have to listen to the crew, and that's something that I've learned working in a partnership and working with other people in an art studio, especially in an art studio where it's such a solitary thing, to be an artist. And if you have people around you and they're saying, I saw this online, you should probably look into this, or this is a better way of packaging artwork, or this is a better way of presenting, taking photographs, and all that kind of stuff. Absolutely, Kim. There's always room to learn. But it's a fine line, though. This is what I'm talking. That's why I get together with my wife and talk about this, so that you guys just don't hear it from me. It's a fine line. You have to know what you know. That is very important. You have to know what you know, but you also have to keep your ears open and your eyes peeled, as we say in Spanish. You have to peel your eyes. Pela los ojos. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Take care. I will talk to you guys soon. Check out the palette. I know you guys love looking at the palette. Bam! Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. It's not just any red. That's magenta and cad. It's a heart color. It's a very fiery color. Yeah, Shanaz says, don't forget, you have passengers following your journey. Totally. People in your boat, if you're going the wrong direction, they're going the wrong direction with you, and that's going to be painful for them too. So So we have to listen to, you know, we have to listen to people and consider what they're telling us, you know. All right, guys, don't forget in about at 12 today, 12 p.m. Mountain Time. If you're watching this later on YouTube, which I may be uploading this on YouTube, maybe you're watching it a little too late. Maybe it's not 12 today, but it's 12 every Thursday, okay? Noon every Thursday Arizona time. Thank you guys. Take care. Keep learning. Keep painting. Don't stop, guys. That's the problem. Sometimes we go and then we stop, and I have to remind myself of that. Sometimes I'll start doing things, you know, I'm like, yeah, and then I'll stop those certain things because I get overwhelmed and like, oh, I have to paint. Yes, but you also have to keep the other things going. It all has to weave together, and you have to find the way to do it. All right, guys, you have to find the strength to do it too. All right, guys, take care. I will stop here. I love chatting with you guys, but I have to stop here. Till next time. Bye-bye.